this is my own case where I fixed with this is Weber B fracture. Obviously, syndesmosis was unstable, and I have fixed with this anatomical plate. Although I have not used it later on after this case. Now see this, after fixation, this was unstable. So I passed on this screw, syndesmotic screw. And then after passing this screw, patient had, everything else was all right, but patient had pain. Every follow-up, he had this pain. Everything else was good, the stability was there, but patient had significant, I mean, on dorsiflexion, he was never happy. He had that pain. So we thought that what went wrong, and I did the post-op CT scan, and look at this. What was not good here was I have used syndesmotic screw, which was a partially threaded screw, and I have used it little proximal than what should have been, little proximal, maybe half centimeter proximal. But then this has caused the compression at the syndesmotic joint. So after 3 months, this was the X-ray, patient was never happy. He was always having pain, particularly on dorsiflexion. So after 3 months, we removed this screw. I removed this screw, and then patient was absolutely happy. His range of movements, I mean, it was painless on dorsiflexion also. So when we look at the post-op CT scan of syndesmotic reduction, it is most important. It is most important to see if you have reduced it nicely. I always tell my colleagues that we should see this reduction interop, whether this fibula is sitting up nicely here, or another way of malreduction is overcompression. So when we looked at the literature, see this. This paper talks about reduction to the tune of 36%. And one important take home, if you have mal-reduced it, and even if you remove the screw after 3 months, chances of getting it spontaneously reduced is also high.
Sampat, जरा मागे जातोस का, please?
Yeah.
So, is there any clinical on, नहीं, तो CT scan दाखो ना, CT, हाँ. Is there any clinical way on table using image intensifier to know whether we have reduced the fibula into the notch?
Yes, so I always use mosquito as my finger. Always put it either posteriorly or anteriorly. If you have taken the lateral approach, put your mosquito here, slide onto it, you will feel this and this. Okay, so you have to feel this reduction. Initially we were telling that we just open it and see it here. No need to open and see here, but just palpate this reduction with your artery mosquito. If you are done by posterolateral approach, you can see similarly here. So that is what we always see, that clinically you have to see the reduction. If this is anteriorly, this is step up. If this is posteriorly, this is step down.
I have a question, two very short, quick questions for you. One, do you always, to the panel, do you always remove the syndesmotic screw? Second, is the position of the talus in the mortise important for you while you're doing your syndesmotic fixation?
Yeah.
Because this is where the key to all the post-op pains come from.
Yeah, rather than the position of talus into the mortise, position of fibula into the fibular notch is most important for me. So the foot position doesn't matter to me. And second, the first question is, I do not remove unless such patient is there. So if patient is not happy, I will look at my reduction again. And if I have mal-reduced it, I will remove it. Otherwise, I will inform the patient that this may break, but I will not remove it before weight bearing.